Hi everyone, Colin Woolway again, another teacher training session. I want to focus entirely on an aspect of technique with this because I still get asked by a lot of teachers about traditional grip and how to teach it and what to look out for, what to practice. I think the basics of traditional grip have been covered, so I wanted to look at a different aspect of technique that you might be interested in. Some of you are already very good at traditional grip and have your ways of teaching it. There's a little thing here I might be able to share with you that you might like. But just to get clear, most people say that you put the stick in there, you get the stick to rebound for you, and then I think basically we're saying 2 fingers under, 2 fingers over, and there's your basic traditional grip. Some teachers talk about turning a doorknob, but that's basically it. I find that if I have a student who can play the drums already and is interested in traditional grip, just for no other reason than they're interested, I find if I can't get them to do this straight away, I'm a bit lost about what to do next. But let's say we've got a basic idea there. So we've got 2 fingers. Now it's this finger that's controlling the top of the stick. The index finger is controlling the top of the stick. I haven't really curled both fingers over. So there I get no rebound at all. If I relax the middle finger, then I can let the stick float a bit. But I'm basically gripping it there. In fact, there's the thumb technique that a lot of traditional grip players use. So no fingers at all there. This is perfectly valid. A lot of people do this. You get a lot of power. See how much the stick is coming back. I'm basically not doing any work. There's no wrist movement. So that's a perfectly valid thing. But here's the thing. I spent some time in America with a drummer called Alan Herman. I say some time, basically like an hour's lesson. And he was talking about the opposite to that, in fact. He was saying that when I came away from that lesson, relaxing the thumb completely, and in fact just using the index finger here. Okay, so I'm not gripping with the thumb. The stick is resting there. This is quite good fun to do, and if you get someone to do this for you, they can get a lot of mileage out of this. So the stick is rebounding just from the index finger. I can turn the stick that way up, really relaxing the thumb. That technique is totally finger. The thumb's not doing anything. There's the middle finger. Playing 2 with each finger. I'm digressing a bit here. I think Morello could do this. Jim Kilpatrick definitely does this. Very, very fast, mind you. Anyway, back to the point. So there's now. This is a very, very relaxing technique. There's no effort involved here at all, and I can with using the kind of the molar thing of down tap up, down tap up. Now some teachers do this on the 3rd stroke. The hand is pulled over that way, and then whipped down like that. So you get da 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 da. Now at the moment I'm using the thumb quite a lot. Okay, that's quite a common way of doing it. Now, if I go back to this idea of just the index finger, and then I kind of... So I'm using the wrist thing, but I'm trying not to use the thumb too much. I'm trying to keep the thumb quite relaxed. Basically using the rebound of the stick, and just a slight flick of the wrist to get more of an accent to come out. Now you can see I'm not very fast at this. With a bit of practice you could really build this up to speed. Also, a double stroke. This is quite interesting. Again, I'm really relaxing the thumb. Instead of gripping the... I mean some guys, even snap with the thumb. All of this is correct, all of this can be done. loads of techniques out there. I'm just sort of sharing with you another approach that I came across that I thought was interesting. So I'm playing double strokes. The stick is coming back without the use of the thumb. So I'm just controlling it with the index finger. Can you see that? Admittedly, the stick starts to slip out a bit for me, so I would need to practice it a bit more. But it's actually quite liberating to get that thumb off. And let's say I didn't have the thumb there. Let's ignore the thumb completely. So I've got to hold the stick with the index finger entirely. Okay, you do get it's quite a liberating sort of string. You get a lot of bounce there. However, I do find that I'm just squeezing a little bit there to keep the stick from falling out of my hand, but no more than I need to. It's definitely not an iron thumb thing. I'm really squeezing the stick with the thumb there, and there I'm using the thumb. But here, now if I turn my hand over like that, I can use the middle finger as well. I mean, whether you do that in the heat of battle in a gig or not, I don't know. But there's a thing you could try. So it's there, okay? There's the stick. Now, just take over the middle finger, index finger I mean, and there it is. I haven't used the thumb at all. Okay? So you throw that into your traditional grip teaching. It's quite good fun. Students get really into it if they're into that at all. Yeah, have some fun with that.